He's an IT specialist, a producer, a speaker, and my personal favorite, a father. Stick around. Mpendulo.
Yes sir.
Hey, unjani mfethu?
Ngigahle kakhulu mfo.
Nami ngiright. Mfethu mina, I know who you are.
Yeah.
These guys, I don't know if they do. Who is Mpendulo Mhlanga?
Yeah, no. Okay, in a nutshell, Mpendulo Mhlanga is I'm a music producer. I play bass, keyboards, I play an organ as well.
Yeah.
But also I'm an IT professional. I also run a company called Reed Production Consortium. Reed Production Consortium. I must say that right.
Yeah, because it's your company.
Yeah, it's my Reed Production Consortium.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we do sound, stage lighting, backline hire. We do studio productions, studio recordings, live recordings, etc., etc., etc. I'm also a speaker. Back in the day, they said motivational speaker, but I'm a speaker because, I hybrid class, so that kind of vibe. But basically, I'm that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna unbundle because I need people to know who you are. So IT, what IT do you do?
So I'm into networking and security, but also I do help desk. I also basically I'm the only one in my province in the company I work for that deals with everything that is IT related.
Okay.
There's 9 others, and then there's a national office. But yeah, basically I'm the only one responsible for IT and everything, equipment, networks, and all those kind of things. Yeah.
So you're a very important guy. Eh?
I'm not sure if they think I'm important there by work. I'm not too sure if they.
Yeah, look, I might need to ask for your payslip. I'll tell you.
I don't know if it's going to be a true reflection, but anyway. Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
You mentioned production company.
Yes, a Reed Production Consortium. So yes, I run that company. Yes, we do studio recordings, live recordings. We hire stage lights, backline, even sound. Yeah, for any and all sorts of events. Yeah. So from your 100-seater even to a stadium setup, yes, we do that. Yeah.
Wow. So I come to you. I have a concept. You guys make it happen.
We definitely
stage light.
We'll definitely make it happen.
Wow.
Yeah. There was once a tagline that we used. We're taking music and media to a whole new era. That's what the tagline used to be. I don't know now if we've upgraded, but I think music, media, and entertainment to a whole new era.
One stop
shop.
Reed Production Consortium.
Yes.
Yini consortium vele?
Concert yam le concert hayi yakho yam mlaleli. Well, a consortium is a group of companies under one bundle.
I hear.
So you have different things that are happening, different areas of focus areas, but it's under one company. So consortium is just a fancy word for a group of companies under one umbrella, basically.
So you have this thing where you make me so jealous, ne? Don't laugh because this is serious. This is serious. Where you can sit on the organ and just nail it and pick up a bass guitar and just kill it and the piano. I mean, I was told I need to learn only one instrument.
No. Like I've always suffered under the jack of all trades, master of none. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a master of any of these things, but I think I do it at a good enough level so that people don't look at me like, what is this man doing? I play at just the right level so that people don't be like, hey, what is this man doing? But jack of all trades, master of none, for me is a nonsense statement because in fact it's not a biblical statement because it says focus on one thing. Yeah, understand. And the Bible says, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Yeah? When the parable of the talents, Jesus says to one, he gave one. Yeah. To the other, he gave two. To the other, he gave 5. And he said, do business until I return. Why must I do one thing?
You are a speaker, eh? I mean.
So from hybrid plus to EV. Now we are upgrading.
This diplomatic response is you're too intelligent for me. I don't know how to. Now what am I going to ask a guy like this?
Come on.
Wow.
Yeah.
But that's interesting, man. So I'm gonna take it upon myself to go out there and learn how to play organ and bass guitar and guitar. So I'm a music student all over again.
And we are always learning. We are always
because
learning.
maybe I'm the guy who has given 5 and I'm busy abusing.
And you don't know. You don't know.
Yeah.
You understand? Living out your purpose is living out your maximum. You need to be able to do everything that has been given to you and doing it well.
I hear you.
You know?
Wow.
Not perfection, but excellence. It's 2 different things.
Perfection and excellence.
It's not the same thing.
Go deeper.
Perfection is of God. God is the most perfect human being. But excellence says, I put in all my effort every single time in whatever I do. So excellence does not have a measurement.
So you put something in front of me, I bring it.
Yeah, exactly. You put something, I will do it excellently because I have used my entire ability to get that done. When you don't use your ability to get something done, you don't get to excellence. Perfection does not exist. The only person who was perfect was Jesus because he was God and man. Other than that, perfect, go. But excellence, everyone else can achieve it.
I listened to a guy who asked his audience, practice makes, and they went, perfect. He's like, no, it makes improvement.
Exactly. Practice makes improvement. It can't be perfect. Who says it's perfect? Who has the SARS of perfection? I always say in music or musicians, the problem with us, we don't have a SARS. We don't have a regulatory body. Which is a good thing. It means that I can be whatever I want to be at whatever level.
There's this good album. It's called My Take because the guy who did that album this is how I see it. This is how I hear it.
And I love the title because it's his take, and you can't say anything.
By the way, go pick it up. It's by a guy called ntbeatz, and the album is called My Take.
And he's not here. He's not part of this conversation.
No.
He's just not here.
He's traveling.
He's busy. He's very busy. He cannot be doing podcasts and releasing albums and a number of things at the same time. So he's not here. ntbeatz.
Man. So let's talk about family, man.
Yeah. Well, I tell people that I used to be married and they ask me, what does that mean? I'm like, okay, I'm divorced. And it's one of those things that have happened in my life. And I think I'm at a better space now because I've learned a lot and I've learned a lot about myself. And I so wish that we could get to a level of understanding ourselves before we commit, before we do things, before we decide. I think I'm a better understanding of who I am. I'm more confident about who I am at this moment in time than before that. So
Wow. So what happened? The divorce?
The details, it's a lot. The other one can point fingers, I can point fingers, and yesterday I posted a Puma sign. Ngafaka le sign. Lapha top ngathi endabeni zabantu. Puma endabeni zabantu.
That's a sentence right
there. Come on, somebody, Puma. Exit other people's stories. But basically, I think more than what happened, I think the lessons learned are important. Like I'm saying, I'm at a better place. I realized I was doing something that I was not sure of. I did not have a good understanding of what it is, and it's difficult to do something you don't understand.
I hear you.
You get what I'm trying to say? I think I understand what marriage is and what it's supposed to be at this moment in time. Marriage is work.
It's work.
It's work. You need to put in the work. It's not fun and roses. It's not all the time. But it's work. You understand? But it's work for a certain purpose. You understand? If you are getting married because your heart beats here in your throat. And when you see her eyes
skips
look
a beat.
like your heart skips a beat. Her eyes look like the stars. You need to go past that. We need to go past feelings. In fact, we need to go past love.
Oh yeah.
Because for me, love is the foundation. Love is the foundation of everything. When you love one another, that's the foundation. But you don't go around in fancy areas in Western City and you're like, wow, look at that foundation of that house. No, you don't go around looking at houses.
So there's a complete building somewhere there that consists of a whole lot of things.
The foundation is the most important thing. It holds the house together. But the building blocks, you look at the architecture, you look at the windows, you look at the paint, you're like, oh, they incorporated the sunlight. No, that's the building of the house. I understand. Love is the basic. But our society marvels at love and feelings and makes it as a complete. No, we need to build. And the Bible says, how can two walk together lest they agree? And if you are not agreeing, I think that's the biggest thing for me. I went into something and I realized that we are not agreeing. We are not agreeing. We didn't give time enough to figure out if we agree or not. And that's the biggest thing for me.
So you didn't plan enough, or rather give yourself enough time to talk about
what exactly. And not just talk about it, we need to live it out. Because we can talk about it. I mean, I can sell you dreams here. I can say reproduction consortium does this and that. I can sell you dreams, but it needs to be evident. You need to see evidence of that. And that's when I learned and I saw the statement that says, give a relationship time before you give it a title. Give a relationship time before you put a title to it. Give it time before you put a name tag to it. And that's I think for me, that's the biggest lesson from my marriage.
So take time to know her.
Versus Sledge was not playing. He was not playing. He knew exactly what he was saying.
Wow. So the believer in me wants to know, do you still believe in marriage?
I do. I believe marriage is an institution that God created. God does not create things to harm us. His plans are never to harm us, but to prosper us. We are the people that mess up marriage. God created an institution, and there was a reason. He says, he who finds a wife, he who finds a good wife, finds favor.
So maybe we skip some of his principles then for his institution.
Yes, it's his institution. You need to do it his way. But we have infiltrated it with abantu bazothini, indoda must, know your worth, go 50-50. How do you measure 50-50? According to whose terms? There's this nice term, feminism, that is used, and feminism for me is pro-woman. It's not anti-man. So we've had so many things, so much information, and we put these things and we mess it up. It's a God thing. It's his thing.
It's his thing.
Your responsibility is to find out if we are agreeing and we can walk. Everything else you give it to God. And if God is not the center of that marriage, it's not going to happen.
Wow.
You understand? If the marriage does not have an altar, if you're not praying, if you can't do marriage because you love one another. You understand? And that's it.
So would you take another shot at marriage?
I probably, presumably, executively, I think at some point in time, I think I realize now after it what the importance of it is. So I'll probably do it, Maybe 50 years from now, I'm not sure, but I'll definitely. Yes.
I was about to speak to the ladies and tell them, look, guys, he's here, eligible bachelor.
He's single, he's not looking, he's just single. He's not looking.
Just make him look. No, I'm joking.
Made you look.
Wow. Man, I appreciate your time.
Thank you so very much.
I appreciate your precious time. And maybe let's do this again.
Definitely.
He's about.
Ayo.